8 warning signs you're in a relationship with the wrong person. You can't choose who you fall in love with, but you can certainly choose with whom you're in a relationship. And sometimes it's quite obvious that things are not going the way they're supposed to. However, there are some times when you can't easily say, "Oh, this man is not for me, I clearly see that." Sometimes it's the little things that serve as red flags and that are trying to warn you that you should reevaluate your choices. Before we go to the video for more similar content, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any further videos. From time to time, we don't think much about our choice of partner. We simply get into a relationship because we want to give them a chance. However, the realization that he's not the right one for us may come later than it's supposed to. That's why I'm bringing you a list of warning signs that he's simply wrong for you. If you notice that your relationship features most of them, then you should carefully think about what move you should make next. Number 1, you feel like your words are not getting through to him. If you feel like your partner never listens to what you have to say, chances are you're in a relationship with the wrong person. When you constantly try to express your feelings and they end up being unheard, it can be devastating. It makes you emotionally exhausted, so you lose any desire for further communication. This is especially if you are trying to solve an issue that the two of you have come across. Feeling like you are the only one who's trying is a sign that your partner is not the right one for you. Observe his behavior and think about the way he treats you. If you are the one who does all the talking while he ignores you and doesn't reply, then maybe it's time to leave. Number 2, being with him turned you to bad habits. Think about it. Did you go to the gym, eat healthy, and always have time to read a good book before him? Do you do that now? If the answer to the first question is yes, and to the second no, then you subconsciously let him change you for the worse. Plus, if you did that to be more like him, then you've definitely fallen for the wrong one. The right partner would tell you that your change in behavior is bad for you, and he would push you to be an even better version of yourself. On the other hand, the one who's not right for you would let you slowly take the road toward lowering your life standards. Number 3, you don't know how to solve disagreements. Do you have trouble working on disagreements? Does it usually end up with you keeping quiet and ignoring your problems until one of you explodes? If you can see your relationship in this, then things are not the way that they are supposed to be. When you're with the wrong person, the chances are that the two of you won't know how to solve disagreements. They will usually end in fights or with complete avoidance of any conversations. Number 4, you don't want him to meet your friends and family. Meeting each other's family and friends is a huge step, and it's normal to wait some time before doing that. But if you constantly avoid taking him to meet the ones who mean the most to you, maybe it means that your mind is telling you something. Maybe you subconsciously know that he is wrong for you, and that the two of you won't last. That's why you are avoiding the meeting. Makes sense, right? Now be honest with yourself and admit if this is the reason why he still has no idea what your family and friends look like. Number 5, you feel like you're in a relationship only because it's convenient. If you're in a relationship because it is easier to split the cost of bills and rent with someone, or because it feels nice that you can occasionally talk to someone, then you might need to reevaluate your choices. Relationships should never be about convenience. There is no arguing about that. You should only be in a relationship because it feels right and it makes you happier than being on your own. Anything else is a game that makes no sense. Number 6, you are the one who always makes compromises. We've already learned that in order for a relationship to work, you need to make compromises. There should be no problem with that. However, if you are the only one who adapts and changes while your partner sticks to his beliefs and opinions, then something is off. It's not healthy if you are the only one who makes the effort. It means that your partner doesn't care, which then means that he's wrong for you. A real relationship is where compromises are made on both sides of the fence. Always remember that. Number 7, you don't feel proud of your partner. Have you ever felt that you don't really want to talk about your partner? You just want to hide him, and whenever someone mentions him to you, you feel immediate shame? If this has ever happened to you, then it's a clear sign that you're in a relationship with the wrong person. Instead of being ashamed to talk about him, you should feel proud that you're in a relationship with him. When you know that he is the one, you feel the constant urge to always tell others how good he is, how he makes you proud, and how you would never change him. Anything else is wrong. Number 8, you don't feel that you are free to communicate your feelings and thoughts. If you have to overthink what you are going to say to him, then he is not the right person for you. You shouldn't be worried when you want to say something. Instead, you should be able to freely express your opinions and thoughts. Constantly thinking about what you are going to say next, if he's going to understand you, or how is it going to make him feel, suggests that he's wrong for you. This behavior can only make you feel emotionally exhausted, and nobody wants that. If you can admit that you've seen more than one of these signs in your relationship, I must say that you are with the wrong person. You love the idea of a relationship and not what you have. It can be hard to move on, but it's not impossible. Remember that it's better to walk away than to stay in a relationship that will only make you more miserable.